Japan's finance minister has been under a lot of pressure. He's being told to reveal his findings of a document that was altered to cover up the government's involvement in a controversial property sale.
The alteration of a government document happened after a settlement was already made. It is highly regrettable and I would like to deeply apologize.
The document was in relation to a deal for a private school built on state-owned land. It was bought for $1.2 million, much cheaper than its market value of $8.9 million.
It is clear that 14 changes had been made to documents which had been officially settled at a financial bureau of the ministry over late February to April last year.
The school's operator, Moritomo Goken, is behind the deal and is a supporter and friend of the Prime Minister. He named Aki Abe, the Prime Minister's wife, as honorary principal of the school. It's claimed Prime Minister Shinzo Abe and his wife both had their names blanked out of the document, as if to hide they were involved. Aso wasn't the only one apologizing. As the pressure built up for his resignation, the Prime Minister asked him to continue with the investigation.
This is a situation that has shaken up the trust of the entire government, and as head, I feel responsible. I would like to deeply apologize to all citizens. In order to find out why this happened and make everything clear, we will continue our investigation. I hope Finance Minister Aso will fulfill this responsibility.
Abe, now in his 6th year in office, has denied his and his wife's involvement in any unlawful activity and has said he would resign if evidence were found that he did. Usmaan Lone, TRT World.
Earlier, we spoke to Seijiro Takashita. He's the Dean of the School of Management and Information at the University of Shizuoka. He says this scandal comes at a very bad time for the Japanese economy.
Well, this scandal has been going on for quite a lot now, but now that it's become very, very clear that there has been some rigging of the documents, I think this will unfortunately extend to something a lot bigger than initially expected. So it is quite coming at a very negative timing when the fragility on the geopolitical side and also possibly in the economic side, especially with the trade friction starting possibly with the United States, is coming at a very, very bad timing when we get these internal political gluts. The worst case scenario would be the resignation and leading on to the reshuffling of the cabinet, etc. That basically would falter or at least lower the level of confidence within the Japanese political scene, which obviously would be negative for the trade partners throughout the world. Internal turmoil of this kind certainly wouldn't help, especially again at times when we need to be solidified as much as possible. So this certainly is coming at a very, very bad timing for the Japanese economy as a whole. Unfortunately, many of the Japanese organizations, the government, and also the corporation tend to fall into this negative issue of silence or trying to basically create silence. And this is exactly what the ministry did in order to muffle things down. It should be known to these people that with the advancement of many of the vehicles, including social media, you cannot hide or conceal things, or you cannot muffle things down anymore. So basically what they really need to do is to have a total change, overhaul of understanding on both the upper and lower communication, and basically walk away from this excessive risk avoidance type of attitude, which is trying to hide things. So I think the Japanese, community as a whole really needs to have a jab in the arm after this incident.